Avot Parakeh Mishnah Tet, 9th Mishnah in the 5th chapter, Masechet Avot. We're continuing the list. Remember, we said we have 7 Minei Puranot come to the world for 7 Shiva Gufi Avera, 7 categories of sin. We did 5 in the last Mishnah, and now we're going to continue with the last 2. Wild animals come to bring destruction al Shavuat Shav, false oaths, Val Chilul Hashem, and desecrating the name of God. What is Shavuat Shav? We know. Okay, unnecessary oaths. Not false oaths, unlivatala. Sholovatar, unnecessary oaths. Chilu Hashem, over Abirab Parhesia Biyad Rama. A person who sins publicly Biyad Rama, insolently, indifferently. I don't care what God thinks or what other people think. Ina Misha B'nei Adam Ro'im V'lomdim Mima Asad. Person behaves in a way that other people see and learn from his behavior. Chilu Hashem. So that's Chaya Ra'abal, number 6. And number 7, Galut Ba'al Olam, exile. When does exile happen? The big 3, idolatry, sexual immorality is defined by the Torah. Shfichut damim is murder. Ve'al hashmata ta'aret, and on the lack of the Shemitah, lack of observance of Shemitah, i.e., shechoshim v'zorim b'shvi'it, they plant and they plow and plant on Shvi'it. Remember we said actually in the last, so let's look at the all 7, okay? So if you do the last 7 was Shavuat Shav, Chil Hashem, you have Chaya Ra'ah and Avot Avodah and Shemitah Galut Bar. So we have, remember I said to you that Chazal took Shemitah, took these things very, very seriously. I want to mark it here. Okay, we'll mark it with a highlight. Okay, Hashmata Ta'aretz, and we also had here also another reference, Perot Shvi'it. So you can see Shemitah it has very, very prominent role, as Chazal saw it, in the punishments that are being brought to the Jewish people if they don't follow the mitzvot. The Mishnah continues. At 4 periods of time, Dever, pestilence increases, i.e., again, as punishment for a lack of behavior. When? Bervit, the 4th year of the Shemitah cycle. Shvi'it, Uba Shvi'it, the 7th year of the Shemitah cycle. Ubamotzei Shvi'it, after the 7th year of the Shemitah cycle. Ubamotzei Chag, and after the holiday of Sukkot, each and every year. Why? Because during the 7-year cycle, so there's 6 years and then 7th year Shemitah. Year 1 and 2 is Maaser Sheni, where a person keeps the Maaser, the 10th for himself, 10th of his produce, and he brings it to Yerushalayim to eat it. People did that. Why not? It's mine. The 3rd year that Maaser is Maaser Ani. So obviously, the Mishnah felt that people were not, how should we say, not meticulous about being ma'aser ani, about taking a tent, hiding for the poor people. So that was the 3rd year and the 6th year. So remember, year 1 and 2 is ma'aser sheni, 3rd year ma'aser ani, 4 or 5 ma'aser sheni, 6 is ma'aser ani. So therefore, b'shvi'it, in the 7th year, they made ma'aser ani sheb'shishit again because of the lack of observance of ma'aser ani in the 6th year. And why was the pestilence increase after Shemitah? Because people did engage in the commerce that was prohibited of the fruit that grew in the Shemitah year. Why after every Sukkot? Because that's when at Sukkot they celebrated when all the produce finally came in. They were able to gather all the produce they worked so hard for at the end of the summer season. That's when you have to make sure that you gave up your leket, shikha, upeah, parents, v'ololot, all the matnot aniyim that are described in the Torah. Leket, allow people to collect. Forgotten things you have to leave. You have to leave the corner. Parents, olot is for grapes. So when the people were not meticulous about matnot aniyim, that's when tragically hadever mitrabeh, pestilence increased. We'll stop here. As we always do, dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.